Well, hello. This is Leah Schoeb. I work for AMD, and I'm also a member of the SNEA Technical Council. And I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about the storage performance and workloads track, just to get you all started. For their track overview, um, the first presentation that you may run across is realistic synthetic data at scale influenced by production workloads. I think that this is really an important area, especially in the IT world. They have tried to accurately measure performance in infrastructures without exposing customer data. And it's something that has been kind of difficult in an art form over the years on how do we accurately measure performance without having a security breach of our customer data. And so I find that techniques like this are really important. And so it gets you closer to having that accurate performance measurements under synthetic conditions without any security breaches. So I highly recommend checking that out. The next one you might want to check out is capture, monitor, and analysis of real world edge workloads for server and application optimization. And I also find this as a very important area. For years ago, some of you may be too young for this, but client server was the thing. And that was a pretty easy, discrete workload to measure on server. But now we have all kinds of devices. We have IoT devices, mobile devices, client systems, laptops, all those types of things. And so now the workload has changed. The types of applications, the types of devices, everything has changed. And so therefore, when that happens, we need to change how we measure performance. And I think this session will be a great education about real-time monitoring, what to look for in performance indicators, because now that you're dealing with a different world, your performance indicators, they're going to change. And so you'll want to know what they are. And I think that that's really important. And this is based off of the real world workload PTS spec that you can find on SNEA.org. So if you go to www.snea.org, you can download this spec and get more detail after the session, which I find is a good follow-up for a good education. Next, we have platform performance analysis for IO intensive applications. This is based off of Intel server architecture, and I actually find this near and dear to my heart. A long time ago, I worked for Intel in the server performance area, and this was before we had SSD technology and worried about PCIe traffic. So it's nice to see that Intel has moved along as the storage industry has moved along with solid state technology to take a look at this area, because you really have to get down to the hardware level to really observe what is going on, because that traffic is extremely important in your performance analysis. It's no longer, just at the application level or at the OS level, but we have gotten to the point that now that our technology has changed in storage, so is how we measure and do analysis for performance. So I highly recommend this one. I'm actually going to watch this one. I'm pretty excited about it. The next one is array level steady state detection for ZFS storage servers. I also find this one near and dear to my heart, coming from Sun Microsystems, and had the opportunity to work on ZFS storage servers. And I will tell you now, the performance characteristics of this is very unique. And how you measure, monitor your metrics, are quite different than what you find on a typical, enterprise storage system. And so I highly recommend, if you're going to deal with storage servers at all, especially with ZFS, because there's a uniqueness to ZFS. It's got some great performance um, performance capabilities, and something that is worth taking a look at. And there are some gotchas, just like any other technology. There are some gotchas there. So learning the unique nuances about ZFS storage server performance, I think, is really key. And I'll most likely watch that one as well. Well, I would like for you to maximize your SDC 2020 experience. I think you will have a fantastic time. It's a new way to experience a conference. I hope you really enjoy it, but this gives you an opportunity to take your time through the videos and be able to really absorb the information. When we're in person, when we sit through a session, we may pick up a maximum of maybe 20% of what is said, and then we want to go back. So that's why they post videos after the conference, because we end up having to go back. Well, now you get to actually go through these at your own pace over the couple of days, and be able to really absorb the information. So I'm really excited about this. And make sure that you participate on the online chats. I know that they're setting up, um, uh, there'll be chat lines through, I think, Slack. And you will find that information at SNIA.org, SDC intro. So if you look there, they'll kind of guide you through all of the ways to maximize your experience with SDC. Make sure you check out the Birds of a Feather. We've got some great sessions there, and new sessions are being added as we speak. And please make sure to rate every session. This gives us an opportunity to make sure that you get the best speakers next time. Not only the best speakers, but also the best information, and find out what you're interested in so that we can hone in on what you're really interested in and make sure that we make the best experience for you. So please check out the introduction to virtual SDC video, get yourself introduced to the event, and please enjoy yourself and have a great time. Thank you very much.